So, how would you gauge the defense's day on Saturday? It seemed like, you guys just kind of weren't getting really helped out. You were doing all you could, but you think you played well enough to win
Um,
defensively?
well, you never play well enough to win until you win. So, with that being said, I don't think the defense played well enough to win. Because if we played well enough to win, we probably would have won. But in terms of how I feel about the defense's play on Portland, I feel like it was above average. Not enough at the same time, but I feel like there were definitely some good things we did, and I feel like we did do more good things than we did bad things, which is always the goal. But sometimes you come up short, and when you come up short, are you going to point the finger at the offense and say that y'all could have bailed us out, or can you point the finger right back at yourself and be like, we could have did some more things better? We understand that perfection is a fantasy, but at the same time, sometimes you might have to be perfect.
As an upperclassman, how important is it for you this week to keep this team together?
Very important, very important.
And how do you go about doing that?
Okay, it's very important for us to keep the team together. How we go about doing that is the way we practice.
Mm-hmm.
It's the way we practice on today, coming back off a day off. Wednesday going in, the next day, coming in off of Tuesday practice. How do we practice on Wednesday after we just practice on Tuesday? How do we remain consistent is how you do it. The consistency is how you do it. So it's like, you can't let guys, start to fall in on the high side in terms of saying things like, we're only playing for stats now, or any type of negativity. You have to diminish it as soon as you hear about it, and that's kind of how you keep the team together.
And who have you seen in the locker room kind of start to take up, or is it kind of a team wide thing? Stepping up and taking.
It's more of a team wide thing. Coyote Rufai, he's doing a great job of keeping guys focused and still goal oriented, and other guys are too. But it's most likely a collective thing, But if I had to say a name, I'd probably say Coyote Rufai is doing a great job.
You're playing another one of these kind of upper level Big Sky quarterbacks this week.
Yes, sir.
How do you take him out of his game?
You sack him. You get him on the ground. you make him extremely uncomfortable. That's how you do it. You got to make quarterbacks uncomfortable with the Big Sky. If you do that, they will make more bad decisions, and the more bad decisions that they make, the more we can capitalize off of.
What can the defensive line not afford to do on Saturday? Do they do anything especially notable in their run game or with their O-line?
The defensive line can't afford to not play fast. The defensive line cannot afford to not necessarily play down to competition, but to become relaxed. And you get a couple of sacks, and now your pass rush is just kind of, a bit more slowed down. You can't afford to do that. In order for us, to come out victorious, we have to make the quarterback very uncomfortable. A team that's used to scoring 50 and 60 points a game, that means that they're extremely comfortable throughout that game. So if you kind of, retract that comfort level a little bit, then you might see guys start to make bad decisions, and that's what we kind of banking on.
How many people are you going to have to move to get to the quarterback? Do they do a lot of combination blocking or just straight on blocking?
Well, with the position I play nose guard. That's kind of like, right in the vicinity of the center. So most likely, me personally, I'm going to have to be going through two guys, about two guys, and mostly two guys, sometimes one, just to, in essence, versus pass over on, to kind of get to the quarterback or get to whoever has the ball. Simply because I'm right there in the vicinity, so it's easier for them to get to me versus getting to a 3 technique or a 5 technique.
That's always amazed me about nose guards. How do you guys not get frustrated having to take on a combination block every damn time?
That's a good question, man. It's because you love the game and it's a battle. Like, even within yourself. Like me personally, I look at it as, okay, I got double teamed, but did they blow me off the ball, or did I hold my gap down? Did I keep Trey and Christian back there? Did I keep them free, or was it guys on them? Did they have to get off a block to go to the tackle? And that's kind of how I judge myself. If Christian or Trey was able to run right through the gap free and make the tackle or cause havoc, then I did my job. I might not have came up on the tackle. I might not have, gotten that specific stat. But at the end of the day, I know, And guys, and you know, the guys who know the game understand that, you know, that's what the nose guard job is to do, is to come out here and to make other guys come free. And sometimes in that process, you'll come free yourself. And that's when you got to capitalize on it.
Will you maybe be going against Zion Dixon?
Maybe, yes. I'm pretty sure he plays guard. So
Okay.
if he plays guard, then me and him will be seeing a lot of each other.
Did you know him
Yes,
well?
when I came in my freshman year in 2016, me and Zion spent a lot of reps, you know, going against each other and young guys and other team situations. So it'd be good to, you know, kind of get that competition going back again.
Okay. You sense a little bit of bad blood toward these guys just because
of course, man. You know, come on now, like you. I don't want to necessarily say it, but you hate these guys, man. Like, you know, when it comes down to, that's what I was trying to tell the team, you know, this week is, okay, things might not be going the way we want to go with the season, but when it comes down to the state of Washington and the state of Idaho in terms of FCS football, who runs it? You know, we already got the Battle of the Palouse under our belt. Now we have to get the Battle of the Domes under our belt, and then we just build off that. You know, because I mean, no matter what type of competitor you are, you want to be able to at least say something at the end. And something that we can say at the end is, look, man, when it came down to the Palouse and when it came down to Idaho in the Battle of the Domes, who came out on top? You know, and as a competitor, that's something that I take great pride in saying when it's all said and done.
Anything else for Rahsaan? That's a good close right there.
Yeah.
You good? All right. Thank